Hey guys, Frederick Mandl here. I just wanted to shoot this quick video talking about the webinar I was on with Mark Hoverson. Now all I gotta say is wow, pure value guys, pure value. If you weren't on the webinar, you missed out big time. It was just packed with value and with golden nuggets, and there's been a lot of points that what he was talking about that have just totally changed my perception on things. Now I've taken a bunch of notes. This is some of the notes that I've taken out of the webinar. Now, what he was basically going through, it was meant to be going through 17 points, 17 questions, 17 secrets to turn 2014 into your best year ever. Now, he's only been able to go through 9 of the 17 points. He actually went over the time limit. He really went above and beyond with the value that he gave us in the webinar. And if you have missed out on the webinar, I have the replay link. So if you do want to check it out, get back to me and I'll send you the replay. But you've got to be quick because I don't think it'll be up for very long. And especially since I think there's actually going to be a second part to the webinar, so you want to get a hold of this pretty quick. Now I just want to quickly talk about one of the points that I got the most value out of, and that was actually the first point. Now I got so much value out of the first 5 minutes of this webinar, it's unbelievable. Now what the first question was is, what will double my happiness now? What will double my happiness now? And what he was actually talking about more in detail was, think of the epic of your story. Now a lot of people, they might be down in a rut, they might be struggling, they might be really grinding it out, and they just have a negative outlook on what is happening in their lives right now. But there's a changed perception. Think about, wow, if this is how bad it is, how much worse can it get? But not in a negative way, you see. When you look at all the top earners in the industry, David Wood, Mark Hoverson, David Sharp, all the big guys in the industry, they all come from a story of major struggle, major challenges. I actually haven't witnessed one 7 or 8 figure earner within the network marketing industry that hasn't come from a place of massive critical struggle, right? Now you can use this to your advantage. If you're really struggling right now, if you're in a place of just critical devastation, think of it as wow, how much worse can it get? And think of it as a my story is going to be epic. I'm going to make this happen, and when I do, my story is going to be freaking epic. How boring is it when people get into in this industry and they make it like this? You don't hear about those people, guys, because it doesn't happen. All of the big players, they've been through major struggles. If you're going through major struggles right now, be glad about it. Be glad about it, because your story is going to be so freaking epic when you do make it. So I encourage you guys, if you're struggling right now, if you're in a chaotic situation right now, stick with your dream, okay? Just make it happen. Do whatever it takes, because it's going to be worth it. And guess what? When you do make it, your story, you're going to have an epic story to share. You're going to be able to empower people with your story that might be going through the same issues. So don't run away from your struggles. Don't run away from your challenges. Don't run away from the catastrophes in your life. Use them to your advantage. Craft just a powerful story that's going to impact people in such a powerful way that it's going to lift them up. It's going to lift them up, and it's going to empower them to take their dreams and reach their potential and reach their ultimate potential and take their own lives to the next level, guys. That's one of the big things that I got from this webinar. Now I'm going to be, out of all of these points, I'm actually going to be making a separate blog post on all of these points. So stay tuned for that, guys. And again, if you hadn't had a chance to watch the webinar, get in contact with me. I've got the replay link. But again, be quick about it, because I don't think the replay is going to be up for very much longer at all, because there is going to be a second part, and before the second part you want to make sure that you watch the first part. Alright guys, get back to me. I've got the replay to the webinar. I'm Frederick Mandl. I'm going to sign out. It was epic, guys. It was epic. Please don't miss out on this. It's a life-changing thing for sure. I'm Frederick Mandl. I'm going to sign out. You make it a powerful day.